I don't know, Ellie. Is that my favorite ghost VTuber that's in my chat right now? Hello! Welcome in, lovely. Oh wow, the GIF actually played in time with the clip this time. It's not completely broke. But welcome in. We are back with more A Dream Daddy. We couldn't hear the sound. Oh! Oops! Here, let me fix it. I forgot to unmute my desktop, that's why. Dream father time indeed. Where's my WoW? I have so many redeems that I'm like, where is it? Where is it? I will get it. It's somewhere. There it is. Found it. I plan to add more. There it goes. I love it so much. I couldn't think of a better gift that goes with it. But yeah, it's Dream Father time, which means Daddy Dusk is in the house. Cause we play as a daddy, trying to find our perfect daddy. And we only have one heart left, so hopefully we can actually finish the game tonight. So I'm excited for it. So I'm gonna get ahead and get into it. Mario Dusk, it's me! So let's go ahead to Inception time because it doesn't capture, so mind that. Hello, me to me. You can hear the sound. There we go. So it's time. Let's get into it. Alright, which was the last load? Which was the last load? I think it's this one. I like that the last thing is Amanda crying. That's great. I don't know how I feel about that. So let's go. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in after a few bites of ice cream from the freezer. I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. Man, nothing better than ice cream before bed. Rip? What rip? What happened? Oh gosh! Thank you for the raid, Patrick Nevermore. I should just call you Nevermore like you told me. Welcome in, Raiders. We're playing Dream Daddy. Hello, I am Daddy Dusk. Enjoy my mustache. Bird raid, indeed. Let me shut you out. There's gonna be Inception when I do this, so mind if you see two of me. Because there's no game capture for this. And I won't do my usual scuff of, you know, rating the person I'm trying to shout out. That is a Dusk exclusive scuff. Double Daddy Dusk indeed. Very good. I did it right. I did it right the first time. Alright. Alright. Boom. Heck yeah.
Yeah, baby.
There it goes.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Ah, it's all synced up. I'm so happy. But yeah, we're one heart away from getting the daddy of our dreams. As my dad is trying his best to fit in. We just had some ice cream before bed, which is pretty goated. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass a room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Ew. There you go, Demon Dancer. I hope you enjoyed that. Haven't had that redeem in forever. Oh my god. I try my best. my uwus aren't always consistent. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. I hope you're all ready for the daddy voice acting as well. Hey, Amanda. See, it's us. We're a daddy. Look how strappingly handsome I am. I made a bear. It was perfect rat routine. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Knock, knock, dad invasion. There is no privacy. Enjoy your lurk, Risa. Thank you for stopping in. And yeah, anyone coming from the raid, if you need to go, like, chill, get food, whatever, go ahead, lurk, or if you just need to leave, that is fine too. I understand how it is. I'm usually a lurker after I raid, because I like to go get some dinner after. Oh no, okay. We must protect our daughter. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. I know this is a serious moment, but I cannot see this line right here without PTSD of another game. I don't know if any of you have ever played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the old RPG game, KOTOR. There was a character, and you had to, like, try and get some, you try to talk to them to get points. You could end up with them, or just make them your companion so they don't turn on you. And every time I would try to talk to the one guy, Karth, this was always his response. I don't want to talk about it. To the point that it became a meme for that game. Holy shit, I forgot they were actual fathers. Yeah, they're all dads. Did something happen? Leave her alone. Now, at this point, we're already in the room. She's really crying. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Oh. This is where I'm torn. At times, yes, it's best to leave someone alone when they ask, but at the times, there's also the moment where you should press. And it's like, am I going to make this worse? Or should I actually... My father instincts. I would press, yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards. Something must have happened. Amanda. Get out! Okay, now she's mad. Okay. It's like, just know I'm here. I'm open. I have space for you to vent to me when you're ready. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. We could have let her know, if she needs us. Once she's calm. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Alright, I'm gonna hop off. Have a nice rest of the stream. Thank you again for the raid. Nevermore. Good to see you. Enjoy your day or night, whatever time it is. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. Okay, we need to stop thinking of ourselves for a second here. Just because she's sad and upset doesn't mean it's us. Let's not jump to those conclusions before we know what's happening. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. Go leave her like some ice cream in front of the door or something. Or cookies. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. I want some. Amanda should be up for school soon. Oop, hit my mic, apologies. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. Ugh. Ooh, she really down. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Alright, wow, that was a slam. That made me jump. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I mean, I would hope it hurts. It's someone you care about that's upset. Not fun to see. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Oh, jeez. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. See, we forgot one step. We forgot to take her to ice cream. This is what we need. After giving it a bit of a thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients of what we cooking. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me.
Hey, Pumpkin.
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
Which zaddy are we romancing? We're going for Vampire Gothy Daddy, Zemi. And welcome in. Good to see you. Daddy Dusk is in the house, as you can see. There's a moment of silence. Yeah?
I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it.
Dad,
So just, whatever it is, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
That's a good response. I'm so happy about that response. Because I'm going to be real. Sometimes dads have a tendency, if you're upset, to get angry. Not because they're mad at you, but more mad because they can't help. But it always makes the situation way worse, because it's like, please don't be angry, because it makes it seem like you're mad at me. Yeah, my dad's guilty of this. It's like, I remember this happening, and he would scream and stuff, and I would cry more, and then he'd come in and be like, I'm sorry, I just wish I could do something to fix it, but I can't. So it made me mad. My dad would always want to help. Oh, yeah. And then it's like, it makes you cry more, because it's like, it's okay. It's really not, but it's okay. That's the realest thing ever. It's a dad thing. They try.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand.
I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. That is a good shared language right there. Cake. An effort was attempted, indeed.
Ta-da.
Dad? Sorry you're sad, but I support you, Alejandro. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. We love an emotional support cake. Oh, that's cute. I love it. And little candles. It's cute. I like it.
It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad. And I had to start over, and
this is beautiful.
It's strawberry.
Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. Yeah, you better hug him. That was cute. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid.
What is?
This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. Uh-oh. Zemi, she needs your charts. Get on that. We need a presentation.
I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Time to get the charts, indeed. I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Oh, it's tea time. Alright, I didn't prepare any tea with the cake, man, but I'm gonna scoot up and
Emma R.
The one who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond. The best friend. The other one. Oh no, which one was it? There's two Emmas. I am as bad as the dad. California mention. Really? The one who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond. Dad, that was me. No, we blame it on them. It wasn't you. You're too cool for that.
What? I thought you were Emma P.
Dad, are you doing okay? I'm getting legit worried now.
I've been doing a lot of gluing and varnishing in unventilated spaces. Carry on.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Oh. Gotta get Papa Dust some ventilators, indeed. Man, my memory ain't what it used to be. But, oof. The age-old dilemma of your friends are doing something and then telling you they're busy and you're not invited, and then you find out later. Been there. Ooh. That is not a fun one. Or you end up going into a conversation and someone walks over and starts talking to them about a gathering that you weren't included in, and then you just stand there awkwardly.
Yikes.
I've been there many times. Yeah, same. I've had some fun times with bullies growing up. And it's like, girl, I feel you, Amanda. So another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. Oh, so it's even worse because your crush was there and you couldn't go.
What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that, okay?
I am a dad. Should I get my shotgun ready? My baby's got a crush. Isn't this how dads act? Now we're the supportive dad. We gotta be good. You're a bad liar.
So are you.
I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R., and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos.
Totally understandable.
Uh-oh, I see where this is going. So she goes there, and they're all there together. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me.
What?
It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? Oh, I've also had that happen. Oh, no. God, I love the Zaddy Dusk voice, so thank you. It's nice and deep. It's something. It's a dad voice of all time. But I see. So it sounds like Noah might be into one of her friends, and maybe. Oh my God! I've also had that happen while Universe likes. Oh no, Ellie. But it sounds like maybe Noah liked one of her friends, and the friend reciprocated it, and it's like. So I could see this in two ways. Either the friends are complete jerks, or sometimes you can't help feelings, and I kind of understand the other side, even though that I've never had that. I've never done that to someone. But I wouldn't want to do that to someone. But like, if Noah had no intention of, or not knowing, no way of knowing that she liked him, he might have had a crush already on the other one. So it's like, they probably were trying not to make it awkward and didn't want to hurt her, which is, a good friend wouldn't want to, but they should have handled that. They should have just been upfront. Let's be real. In the end, even if it hurts, I always say a harsh truth is better than a kind lie. A lie might soften a blow or whatever, but it's going to be more feeling of betrayal later on, but a harsh truth, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt bad at first, but you're not pulling crap on someone. You're not leading someone on, and then you can resolve it much sooner. It's always a tough dilemma. Yeah. So I don't want to jump on the friends right now. Except for saying they should definitely have handled it better if there wasn't some bad intentions. It's like hurt now or hurt later. Yeah. But then they kiss.
No.
Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Okay, if they're glaring, then screw them because that's a horrible reaction right there. That shows they're not nice. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is.
Grace is the
boring one, gossipy one. Did she poop the bed too? By the way, she's talking about Grace. I'm gonna guess she's the gossipy one. I know, I was right. As soon as she said she glared, I'm like, she's the troublemaker of the group. She probably is the gossiper. I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. Alright, I don't want to judge the rest of the friends, but Grace, no. Grace needs to go. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. I mean, fair. You have your feelings. You know? You have a right to your feelings. It's okay. So I left, without nachos, I might add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R. asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? Way better than I handled those situations. Ooh. What did Emma R. say? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I have no idea what's happening. There's the real dad answer, but we're supportive dad. What did Emma R. say? Oh, okay, get a load of this. Emma R. says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Oh boy, we're pulling the text. We're getting the receipts out. This can be juicy. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I wish I knew I want context. Me as a person, I don't want to judge without the context. I need both sides, please. I'm so curious. Yeah, me too. I want to know what she said. I cannot believe that. It feels safer. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. Yeah, it's when you get old and then you realize, man, all this high school stuff is like, why did we all like go around in loops with everything instead of just being upfront? That's part of being an adult. You just learn to be more upfront, usually. Usually. Sometimes no. Sometimes the adults still act like high schoolers, let's be real. They were dating in secret for like months. Okay. That's not cool. If she knew you liked him, she needed to tell you. Yes, it would suck, but she literally, for that long, you should have known. You should have been told. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read, and then that response from her wasn't good either, but she's probably emotionally fueled, but I still don't think it's good. I feel like my teenagehood would have been better if I just stopped hanging out with people instead of fighting them, continually hoping it would miraculously cure our friendship. Oh, God. LA, same. I had a problem where, okay, so, like, my issue growing up was I'd have a friend, a best friend, and then there was, like, always this group of, like, bullies, and then they would get friends with them, and then I'd get ghosted. Then I would make a new friend that would move in, good friend, for, like, months or years. Then I'd get ghosted. And that was my life for a long time. I just laugh, I don't know. I needed to learn how to, like, the hard lesson is learn to cut toxic people. Stop trying to have friendships with people that don't want it. You're not better, but yeah, you're better than, but you're worth more than that. That's the hard truth. That's easier said than done. Yeah, I had really unsupportive friends, yeah. I went through that song and dance way too many times, to the point where I literally have to fight when I go out in groups and be like, they're judging me, aren't they? Oh man, you see that? They looked away, they don't like me. I have to fight my brain. I have to fight my brain a lot when I know it's not true. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's me. That's why I have social anxiety. I've never lost that problem, and I still try my hardest. That's why I love VTubing. I've found, like, people I feel are more genuine, and it's like I've been pushing myself because ooh boy, do the bad brain thoughts like to come up. Yeah, it's a hard struggle. Wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. We love you. I love you guys too. You guys are great. And you're some of the real ones. I'll say that. I know you are the real ones. It's nice when you find the real ones. And then we all share the same experiences, which isn't so great, but at least it's like, oh, cool, they know where I'm coming from. The real ones, yeah. Gotcha. So this is all happening. I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Ooh. So it seems like oh wait, wasn't she say Emma P was being reasonable? Oh, she was being reasonable to get screenshot. I see. I'm getting the Emmas mixed up again because I was like, for a second I thought one of the friends was just getting dragged along in the drama. Which there are people that do get dragged, and I feel so bad for those ones. That's not a fun position to be in either, where you're friends with two sides and then both of them don't get along and you're just like, I have no quarrel with either side. And they're always determined for you to pick. That literally ended my friendship from my teen years all in one night. Oh god. And this is horrible. Man, remember the time frame of three-way calls when people would use that to try to get you to say stuff like it's just like in Mean Girls?
Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
There's so much more, but honestly it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. And it sounds like you've realized that you need better friends. You are fine. You are a good person. You'll find people. Go find the real ones. It just sucks because you think you found them, but they didn't end up being the real ones. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Go talk to the kids that sit in the back. Yeah, they may look like nerds and you think you're too cool for them, but trust me, they're gonna be the sweetest. Go talk to the ones in the back.
Amanda, I'm so sorry.
I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. Oof. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. You relate even more. Oh no, Ellie. If this brings up too much for you, please, dear one, please, if you need to walk away from the stream, I understand, because sometimes bringing up memories is not always a fun thing to sit through. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Hey, no problem. Everyone's, like, well-being way more important than my silly streams, you know? You know, your view is nice, but your mental well-being is more important to me. Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Well, yeah. These were people you were always with, you know, for them to just, like, be gone, even though they did you dirt and you're mad at them. There's an emptiness. We're gonna fix this emptiness. Though I may just be your dad, I'm still your friend. Even though we don't like to hear the parents say that, it's true. At least they're in your corner. Be glad you have your dad in your corner. Some don't even have their parents in their corner. So, you have something some don't. And that's precious. Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Well, at least she has a sense of humor about it. That's good. That's always good. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb if it makes you upset. Your feelings are not dumb. Your feelings are always valid. You have them, you feel them. They're real. They're not stupid. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. It's not.
Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
Exactly. Never be mad at yourself for having feelings. I repeat it because it's important. I guess.
Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time.
Oh, here comes the dad jokes. Here comes the dad humor. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. This is fair. That is a good point.
But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Detroit Become Daddy.
Oh my gosh. I love that game. Detroit Become Human, mind you, not Detroit Become Daddy. If that's an actual game, I need to find. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. There it is.
When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships.
There it is. A lot of work. Both ways, too. That's the important thing, too. You can't go and find these friends that are going to treat you good if you don't do the same back. Has to be both ways. Some people forget that, too. I have DVH body pillow. What? You have wait, you have body pillows from Detroit Become Human? I'm jealous. I want a Connor one. No lie, I want a Connor pillow. I love Connor. He's my favorite. Yes! Oh, I love Hank too. I don't want a body pillow of Hank, mind you. But Hank and Connor's story. I just wanted a game about Hank and Connor. I didn't need everyone else, even though everyone else was great. Don't get me wrong. I just love those two so much. Hank is my husband. Hank was great. Oh, you have both of them? Oh, that's so cool. Oh. Man, I wonder if they make figures of them, because that would be cool to have. I know, I remember watching, I think it was Jacksepticeye. He interviewed the voice actor of Connor, or I should say just the actor, because they mocapped, I think, everyone, or put how the actors look in the game. He got him an actual jacket of the Android Cyberlife jacket, and I'm like, man, I want one of those. Those are so cool. Yeah, okay, so I remembered right. I want one. They're cool.
It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner.
As I was saying earlier, most of us don't learn this till adulthood, it seems. And some even later, I feel.
If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend.
But also remember, too, if you're in pursuit of a better friendship, that you don't go by an ideal, because nothing's ever ideal. Be realistic. Like, they don't need to respond to every text as soon as you send it. Some might, you have to allow for different, personalities and mindsets as well. Yeah, because sometimes people forget that while looking for a good friend. It's like, you could have found a really great friend, a person that'll be in your corner there for you, but if they're not, this particular thing, they're not good at, in your eyes, and that makes them bad, then you need to rearrange your thinking there. You have to allow for different types of people.
Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
Yep. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table.
Did we just eat that whole cake?
Hey, in desperate times, call for desperate measures. We eat the whole cake. This was a whole cake matter. Yes, we did just eat that whole cake.
Well, good talk.
Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops?
Yes?
Thank you.
You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aww. Now hug. I need a hug. But it's okay if they don't, but that's how I am. Nothing better than eating a whole cake while venting. Exactly. Get the cookies out, or ice cream, cake, whatever your comfort food is. Heck, get cheese out if you want it. Alright, we're back to our dad book. We got, what's this? Dad is on? Dad was on? I was close. I was very close. Hi, this is Steven from Dadmazon. I'm out front with your delivery.
Oh, okay, yes, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry, I need to put on pants first.
Oh, yes, please do. Don't do that to the poor delivery person.
I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from waist down in a duvet. Are you cool with that?
I can come back tomorrow.
No, wait, I'll be right down. I found some sensible capris.
Put on pants. Oh boy. That was a very dad thing. Ooh, I got a package. Wonder what it is. What it's inside. My mind went straight to, I've got a jar of dirt. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. I opened up the box and start pulling the packaging peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Why do the socks smell? Why did we order stinky socks? Did we buy pre-owned socks? Okay, that's definitely not socks. Oh. It's butterflies? Huh? Dad's getting butterflies, apparently. Oh boy, I almost don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Why are there butterflies? Wait, were they real What's happening? Why do dads buy so many socks? I mean, I can't say anything because I like silly socks and I like stockings, so if I see some socks I like, I get them. I have Fox socks. I have Gundam Hello Kitty socks. There was a Gundam Hello Kitty collab and they were adorable and I got them. Little mecha Hello Kitty is the cutest thing ever. I also have the kitty toe bean stockings.
Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them?
What?
You ordered butterflies.
You can order dead butterflies online? She didn't order them. Is this from Did our man send this? Because, like, he was into, like, I forgot what it's called. Like, taxidermy, but, like, the insect version as well.
Wait, so these are yours?
No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay. You know, you have your interests, and Daddy supports your interests.
Okay, love you.
I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damien's house. I was right. It's to our man. We're not giving the butterflies to... No, we're giving it to Damien. It belongs to Damien. We'll go see him. Let's go bring it to him. I should take it over to him. Alright, it's time. Time to see our goth daddy. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. There's our man. Alright. Again, I gave our last name as Daddy Issues. Or Daddy Issue. I couldn't think, so that's what it is. Mr. Daddy Issue, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, anyways. I think this got delivered to my house by mistake.
We got the eggplants. We're in. We're so in. I hand him the box and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks.
Not to pry, but what are you gonna do with those butterflies?
Would you like to see? Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, Dusk Daddy Issues. I trust our man. Now we're going. We do it.
Sure.
We say yeah, there was no option anyway. Damien leads me into his study, where he sets up some sort of workstation above his Above his desk is a wall of pin butterflies, moths, and beetles. Don't forget, last time we were here, we found the Naruto doujin that he wrote. The fanfic. That was something.
Oh wow, that's really something, Damien.
What? Yeah. It was either his or his kids that was left in the bookshelf. We pulled it out and started reading it, and I was like, I'm quite proud of my little collection.
You do all this yourself?
Of course. I find it rather relaxing.
How do you...
It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't ready quite yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are a gorgeous iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment on this one is so nice too. Always pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antenna with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this effortlessly that it is almost hypnotic. Man, this is very detailed. You love him? He's great. We found him at like the hot topic of the game too, which was wonderful. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it set for a couple of days until it's ready.
And then what?
I remove all of the pins and put it on display with the others. I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Or this one? There's a lot of blue ones.
This one's so pretty.
Damien takes it off the wall. Ah, yes, that's a blue morpho. One of my favorites, too. He hands the small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your home. We getting gifts? Ooh. Having nature lovers for parents, there were a lot of random specimens in my house, like butterflies and stuff. That's so cool. Morphos are pretty, and I'm glad I know what that is. Honestly, I know what it is because of Final Fantasy XIV. It's a little pet you can have fly around you and keep with you. And that's cool, they're nature lovers. I grew up like super into zoology and stuff when I was younger. Then I got into space. I went through all the sciences.
Oh, I couldn't take this.
I insist. Believe me, I have more than enough.
Thank you.
If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me.
Haha, I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers.
Yeah, that would be my fear too. I'd be like, delicate touch, I feel like I would do terrible. I know of Morphos because of Bioshock. I need to play through those. I have them. I started playing through the first one, and I got so far, and then I forgot why I stopped. I think something came up IRL, and I just never went back. And then I was playing Infinite, because I remember hearing of Infinite first, and I just like steampunk stuff. But I need to play through the originals. Especially with Judas coming out, which is like it reminds me of Bioshock a lot. I'm excited for that game. Nonsense, you have beautiful steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Man called us a beautiful taxidermist and now we're blushing. Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Dusk. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Is Judas the one made by the creator of Bioshock? I don't want to say because I'm not sure on that. Maybe, because the style is very similar. It's this sci-fi one with the girl. I'm excited because it's like Bioshock in space. I can't wait for it. I love Dad Mandas in here. Oh, there's nothing new here. Alright. That was the one we just did. I know we have him, but we're trying with this, let's message our man. Hey, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious, so you might not have time to browse Dad Book for a while if you are you ready? Do we do it? Do any of you want to check out the other dads, or shall we take it up? You know, I'm pretty loyal, so I'm good for going. We're ready? Yeah, we're good. Let's save and continue. It's time for 3 hearts. Hand holding time! If you guys need to close your eyes, it's okay. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. Aw, that's sweet. He was so impressed with the first letter. I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post, instead of through dad book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't sing. We got a whole signet ring? Oh, jeez, nice. 2 graphics, hold your horse. Hanging out with that goth dad again?
Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes.
Be honest with me here, Pops. You heard of the fad with goth girls. Well, hey, I'm bringing in goth dads. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. I can neither confirm nor deny that he actually is one.
Yes, Amanda, I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Turn into a bat. Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't think...
What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat?
Well, okay, I'm off.
Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat?
One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great.
No, don't throw out the garlic bread. That's the one sad part about being a vampire. I could never give up garlic. I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right?
That's my girl.
Aw, look at this scenery. Damien and I walk along the water's edge chatting. Damien's cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape, as Edna Mode would say, no cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze.
This is going to seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black?
Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. That's very goth, instead of that's very metal now.
I have another question.
Go ahead.
How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something.
I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die, you are going to die, and life carries on without us.
Doesn't that make you feel scared?
Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. They still are. To a degree, I find people always have parties after. I always feel weird about those, to be honest, going to them. But I get that it's a celebration of the person. Everyone handles it differently. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. Okay, that's a little morbid, but okay, again, everyone handles things different. It was different time era too. Oh. The minute? I don't know if I said that word right. That's a new one for me. See, video games do teach us lessons, and we learn new words and everything. Of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. My family has wild parties after funerals. I think a lot of us don't see each other because, yeah, I've been to a couple for my family and for some family friends. it's like, it's nice. I mainly go for others. Myself, I like alone time because it's harder on me, depending on how close I am to the person. But like, I'm the type of person, if someone's sad, even if I wasn't close like enough to be that sad, I take on the sadness because that's how I am. So things like that for me are very difficult, but it's like I want to be there and it's hard because it's like my own mental wellness. I would rather not, but at the same time it's like I need to be there for the person, but this is gonna ruin me. Yeah. It's the same way with a lot of emotions for me. Yeah, overwhelming. It's the same way with like if people are angry and stuff, like if they're shouting, like it affects me big. Like it becomes like I flinch from it, and I have to be careful because then it'll get me to where it makes me like feel angry. Because like I said, I kind of take on the emotion. It's like I need to not. I can't handle very strong emotions, like because I feel very strongly.
Well, that's beautiful.
I could see the moonlight in the bay glint off of Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm. His mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I'm so sorry I have to take this. Aw, man, phone call. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. Not the kid. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me.
Everything okay?
What? My.
There's an emergency. Ah.
Lucian?
No, thankfully, but I must take my leave.
Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help?
Dads do have to stick together, right? I'm there for you.
You know it.
Then come, there isn't time to waste. And we're off. Looks like I'm driving. I should have at least cleaned the car first. After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a run-down building on the outskirts of town.
Where are we?
Music took on a weird tone. It's better if I just show you. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone at the front desk. Behind the front desk. I can read. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript. I'm still unsure of what kind of place this even is. Wait here for a moment, I'll be right back. There's cage. Is this a vet office? I see a kitty cat on this, and I see, like, the pet carriers. Oh, I hope there's no hurt animal. Please be okay. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls, off this seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from someplace I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound like claws on tile. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. Yup. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their nose through there to sniff at the air. Or is this like a pound? What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am or how I can get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier.
Damien?
The lights finally turn back on. Oh gosh, it's her. Oh, it's the creepy pastor guy's wife. Hey, sailor.
Mary, what are you doing here?
You aren't here for the fight club? Fight club? We don't talk about fight club though.
I don't want to get punched in the face.
Great, because this isn't an animal shelter.
A what?
We take care of stray animals and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walk in? Why did you say fight club?
Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter.
Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks and a door bursts open, appearing from the shadows I see.
Damien?
What? Hello? Oh god, oh yeah, there's one mom in this. In perp, he's in our color. The ponytail, I like the ponytail on him. He works there? So he volunteers at a shelter or something? That would be cute. A vet or a volunteer for a shelter. Either way, that is charming. Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different, right? No cloak, no Victorian era clothing or no makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. Hey, you could be goth and you can wear light colors. Goth is a mindset. You don't have to. I mean, look at me. I do the pastel goth. He looks so much like a vet. Oh my god. He does. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. We were way off. He's not even. Oh, so the light's flickering. There was an electricity problem or whatever, IT or something with the power, I guess. But like that has to do with computer. All right, well, I wear tennis shoes to work and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. Hey, Bruce Springsteen ain't bad. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. Multifaceted, that is fine. I'm boring. So that's why he does the golf stuff. He's trying to make himself feel less boring. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am. And I need you to know that. And that is okay, actually. He does more than I've ever done in my life. Yeah, he's not bored, no. Also, too, it's the fact that our dad is not, like, as in, into the golf style. It makes it a little more relatable to him, too. You're fine.
Oh,
Hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to.
What?
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again?
Who's Duchess Cordelia?
She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors and now she's unstoppable. Sounds like my cat. My cat learned to open doors. My one cat. When did she get out? This morning I went to go sing sea shanties to the cat. Sea shanty? What? And when I came back she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pet, so I need you two to go and find her. Of course.
Where could she be?
She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. I want to adopt them. They sound great. I feel like I did the opposite of this reveal anytime I walked into class in full goth makeup. Oh, really? That's cool, though. It's like... Again, it made me think of high school. It's like, you were either into this or this and nothing else, and you didn't like the other. Like, it's like the preppy kids didn't like the punk or goth kids, and vice versa. But then you get older, and it's like, I like most all these things all at once. So, today I dress goth. Tomorrow I'm wearing all pink with, like, skirts and stuff, and I'm gonna look cute. I am all these things.
What?
You're a perfect little peach, Dusk. Why, thank you, Mary. You still creep me out somewhat. Because of your kids. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold.
Oh.
I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. Exactly, yeah. I like the stingray drawing.
Oh man, I'm Nerd's house.
She just called us a cute, or not cute, but like a perfect peach, and now we're in the nerd, gosh. Other Nerd's house and Nerd's house, Mary's sick pad. Mary has an interesting secret to her, I'm feeling now. Kale, because he works on Coffee Dad. Mario Batali. Dames, which is his nickname, and then Smalls, oh my gosh. The ocean or whatever. This is great.
I have several questions.
I love this. At least you're not other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Let's see. Where would a dog like them run the softball field. That's my guess. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving toward town. I look over to him. He seems concerned.
Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup.
Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner out of the Kentucky Derby. And that dog isn't not adopted yet? Hello? It was a really great year for Bark Bark Bar. Great horse name. 10 out of 10. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Dusk? Gotta stay positive.
My dad once told me, Dusk, you can't shove raisins up your nose. And that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged, but I kept a positive attitude, and you know what? I made it happen.
You can. Life is like sticking raisins up your nose. You can make it possible, but only you can do it. Relatable. I think we all had that phase as a kid. Ew.
It might have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity.
10?
But on that day I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils.
So, who wants fun story time with Dusk? Let's just say baby Dusk ended up in the ER for doing something similar. It wasn't 10 things, I'll say that. Yeah, I was like, what, how old was I? I was about like 6 or 7. Very bright child. Saw a small little round circular object and thought it'd be funny, stick this at the front of my nose and then go show people. But then I kind of like sniffed it in and had to go to the ER. That was an experience. Let me tell you, they have clamps for that, and it's not comfortable. I'll never forget that experience. Little me thought I was gonna have to have surgery or something. Young children really are resilient, I suppose. Yep, there it is.
Yes, young children.
Wait, how old? I was 60. Okay, well, at least I was like 7. Let's just hope for the best. Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like at 16 you do dumb stuff too, so you know what? It tracks. It's just the other age of when you experiment with dumb stuff. I swallowed a penny. Oh man, I ate ants as well when I was little. When I was like 5, yeah, I ate ants. That's the stories I know. I don't think I want to know if there's any more.
We got this.
We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig spots us and jogs over, softball bat slung over his shoulder. Hey bros, what's up?
Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you?
One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something. Girls? Oh yeah, that's his daughters. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad.
We have names.
Girls, have you seen any dogs around? Yeah, a huge dog ran through here a second ago. You just missed it. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. Alright, we got the quest item, I guess. Let's try Bayside. We arrived back at the Bayside.
Just like old times, eh?
I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today.
So what do you think? Any sight of the pooch?
None yet, although who knows if she made it onto any of these ships.
The Duchess would do that?
I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas and without a compass. Very smart. Pops? Damien and I turned to see my daughter.
Amanda, what are you doing here?
Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? I mean, I would do it. I ate poisonous berries constantly. Obviously not a deadly amount, but I'm surprised I didn't get sick even once over it. Oh gosh, oof. Oh. Man, yeah. Kid stories, I swear, it's just always wild.
Oh, sorry, what are you doing?
I'm heading home to go veg out on the couch and watch TV there, I just called it early. Had to get a burrito first. Ah, yes, that's important. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here? Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever.
Did you see a Mastiff anywhere?
So we're looking for a Mastiff. Yeah, those are big dogs. No dice. I would definitely have remembered that. I gotta run, though. This burrito has about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand, yeah, you can't have the soggy. No, that's no good.
I do.
Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Daddy Issue. I'll never not get over that last name I gave it. The cul-de-sac. I'm going in a weird order, but alright. We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed.
Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today?
Aside from your underwatered lawn? Alright, Brian. No, don't start with me. You leave my lawn alone. Ooh, here we go.
How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously.
Dusk, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a few hours ago, I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to re-till the soil.
That could be a dog or a rather feisty raccoon.
Rather feisty, oh my gosh. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Well, talking of food, maybe the coffee spoon. Like, maybe the dog wanted a extra large macchiato. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book.
Hey, Matt.
Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Actually, yeah, I caught one digging through the trash earlier. It ran away when I tried to get closer, though.
Did you see what direction it ran in?
Matt thinks for a second. Might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through 3 pans of old grateful banana bread. Wanna take some for the road just in case?
Sure thing.
Matt packages up a slice.
Thanks for the slice, the road slice. This banana bread is gonna be so good.
Man, I want some banana bread. I love banana bread. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Why does the dog get all the good stuff? I want some banana bread.
Right. I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat.
I'm jealous of the dog now. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste if we are to find the Duchess by sundown. Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. Oh gosh, knock knock jokes? No. Oh, what kind of dog does a vampire have? We're telling jokes. I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of a smaller mammal for the means of companionship. It would be too tempting to...
A bloodhound. I was gonna say bloodhound, Damien.
Aw, he didn't like that? Lame. Oh, yes. Jeez. I keep reading Damien directions from the map as we drive around town. Aquarium. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look around.
You see anything?
No dog here, not even any sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea?
Damien, I want to believe you so badly.
The goths of the sea. Wonderful. Little tuxedos. I feel like we're going on the right track.
You think?
If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time.
Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any?
Lucien is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I am grateful.
There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy.
Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time.
Barely.
Where did we go? We've been to these. So they said east of the coffee shop. So maybe back to the cul-de-sac again? We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal except... Uh-oh, Hugo's front door is wide open.
She can open doors.
This is classic Duchess Cordelia, a telltale sign. We should approach with caution.
Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back.
We creep up on the porch and step inside. Doggy? Oh, there, we found it. Look at that good doggy. There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place, is one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen.
Woof. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet.
Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again, and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Yee. Good pupper. Pet the pupper.
Easy peasy.
Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. We have the banana bread. Dog treat or banana bread? Ah! Oh, got the eggplants. Let's go. I see a good boy and also a beautiful nurse. Hello, Rickra. Welcome in. It is very much a good girl, actually. Hydrate. Thank you, Ellie. Welcome in, Rickra. Thank you, because lots of reading. Yes. We're playing Dream Daddy. I'm trying to woo this daddy as a daddy. I am a Daddy Dusk today. Two good girls. Aw, thank you. I reach into my pocket, pull out the slice of grateful banana bread Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread.
Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into.
The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success. Damien looks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. Man, it's gonna be... If she fights us, that's gonna be hard to move that dog. They're heavy. Big mastiffs. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her.
Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog.
What are you nerds doing? Oh, I thought it was Hugo, but it's his son. Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate size of pizza rolls. Oh, I want some pizza rolls. I love pizza rolls. Are they Tostinos? And yet these dogs are being too precious, heavy in weight and heavy in love. It's true. Usually the bigger the dog, the more, like, lovable they are. We're what? I don't know if this is going to take points away from me if I ask this question. But I'm so like, whoa, what flavor are those pizza rolls? Don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not trespassing. What flavor are those pizza rolls? Meanwhile, the small ones are ferocious little... Yeah, they're ankle biters. We're definitely not... Don't tell your dad about this. I'm definitely telling Hugo about this.
Hey man, be cool.
I am cool.
Cool enough to not tell your dad?
You're good. I am good. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? Oh, Duchess is angry.
It's a long...
The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. It's the pizza rolls! Drop the pizza rolls! Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall into the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad.
Ernest, are you okay?
Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Who doesn't? Not many people don't. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, hey. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's at a loss for words. Hi there. Is this nothing bad?
Whoa.
What? Why are you guys... Whose dog is this?
It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors.
That's a lot of damage.
Indeed. Boof.
Boof. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia?
How do you do? Borf. We're friends. Oh, are they gonna adopt the dog? That would be a great end to this story. The Duchess looks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? There it is. Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a... Wait, did you just call me Dad? The kid wants something. We're gonna be nice now. Come on, please, look how cute she is. Hugo sighs. We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while, but you have to promise me you'll take care of her. It's happening! We got her a home! Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remembered what's on the back of this map and pulled a pen out of my pocket.
Got the forms ready for you if you're interested.
I'll even waive you the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your household. Silent! Countess, welcome in. How are you? We're playing Dream Daddy. I am trying to woo ourselves Damien over here. Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend. I know. He called me Dad. Can you believe it? Yeah, your son kind of just called you by your first name. I'm sorry. Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. I should teach him some responsibility. Hugo is actually voiced by a streamer named Ray. Oh, wait, is it the same Ray that plays with Chibi Doki all the time? Because I do watch him sometimes. I wonder if it is. I know the Game Grumps are involved. It is? Oh, that's awesome! I didn't know that was him. Because I only recently, got into him. My Sky showed me, right? And I really enjoy his content with Chibi. But I knew about this game because of the Game Grumps. That's awesome. I love Chibi and Ray. They're fun.
You should
Oh, gosh! Thank you for the Ray Boga. Welcome in, Raiders. We're playing Dream Daddy. Let me give you a shout out. There's going to be some Inception. So mine, you're going to see double Daddy Dusk for a second. Me give a shout out. What were you playing? How was your stream? If you need to go lurk or take a rest, feel free. I understand. It's good to see you. I've been following him since he started streaming. Yeah, Ray's awesome. I was playing some Persona. Oh, I love that game. I've been playing through it. So good. How are you liking it? Double Dusk Daddy indeed. But yeah, we're playing Dream Daddy. Thank you for the follow, Zyber Dragon Wolf 34. And I'm trying to woo Damien over here. I was just informed by Silent Countess here that Hugo is voiced by Ray, the one streamer that usually streams with Chibi Doki, who I love watching. I know the game's made by the Game Grumps, which is super cool. Let's see.
You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though.
And this is our daddy that I made. We're a bear. Oh, it's real great. I never finished off FES back in the day, so I'm having fun seeing everything up res. Yeah, my friend got me Persona 3 Portable because I've never played Persona 3 before. I got so far and then Reload was announced, so I waited for that and I'm finally getting through the story. I played 5 and 4. I love Persona games so much. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she'll love you too forever. Thank you. Yeah, we got a dog adopted. I'm happy about that. That's awesome.
And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work.
Nice work, you two. Dusk, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Heck yeah, I'm in. Yeah, yippee! You're making me want to play this game now. It's so fun and funny. There's a lot of great characters and stuff. I was glad I played this game. It's so good. Should totally play it.
Mary, I always feel like petting puppies.
Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh, he's been talking about me? Oh, no problems.
Oh, yeah.
Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him, she's a good friend then. I will do my best not to hurt him. I love him. I will not do that. At least to the best of my ability. No intent to. Mary, you can fill the blanks. I gulp. Yeah, she is kind of scary though.
Yes, ma'am.
Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing, I completely understand if you... Oh yeah, so he's into goth and he is super goth, but he had this side of him and he was embarrassed to show it to us, but hey, you're still goth, alright? It's a way of life. You don't always have to dress it. You can enjoy other stuff. I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore.
What? Am I missing something?
It's the new big thing. You heard of goth gals? Well, we're into goth dads now. Damien is the goth vampire too, right? Yes. I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? What's wrong with glasses? I rock glasses IRL. I don't care if people know that. Glasses are fine. I like, being able to see is kind of attractive. I would hope you don't just see me blurry. He looks so nervous.
Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the golf stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love.
If I was into guys, I'd smash Damien, and Damien's great. It was hard to pick.
History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is, you care, and that's awesome.
Exactly.
And also the glasses are very cute.
Aw. Oh, look at me being a smooth talker over here. Fellow glasses wearer? Is it gay to see? Right? It's fine to wear glasses. Nothing unattractive about glasses. You don't think I'm boring at all?
If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if you're boring, man, I
spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud.
That's all of us on Twitch. We're all cranky about the ads.
I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter.
I think the only ad that I haven't been cranky about is that Michael Cera one that's been popping up since the Super Bowl. That one's actually really funny. He's just like me, for real, bro. I feel that, right? Then maybe we can be boring together. Yes, it's happening. I ship it. Yes.
It would never be boring if it was with you.
Now kiss or hold hands. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. That is also sweet. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. Ooh, sounds nice. That sounds like it would smell really good. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Aww.
Quite the opposite.
Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? Ah! Alright, chat, cover your eyes, chat. This is gonna be a kiss scene, alright? I don't know if it'll actually show it, but, does a bat have wings? Oh, I don't know if I should say that or not, but that sounds so corny and I want to. Thou art welcome, of course. Alright, I'm gonna say this. I hope I don't flub it with this stupid joke, but I'm going for it because I like it. Alright, fingers crossed. Aw, he thought it was cute. I believe I may have my answer then. Bats, yeah. Gay kiss, let's go, yeah. He smiles slightly and leads in, giving me a gentle kiss. Aww. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. I wish I could see it, but that's okay. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? And we can take care of puppies together? Heck yeah. This is great.
Yes.
All caps,
yes.
Oh, the goth outfit is back. Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwine. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. And that's the best thing. The best relationship where you could be yourself with someone. Let me take a sip of water. I need some more. Hydrate. Yeah, yes, Rick Crow? Wait a sec. Our man Damien is a vampire, right? Hence the bad joke. He likes goth stuff. The vampire, like, lore. He likes Victorian era stuff. He's super into it. He's not a vampire, though. That's why he's dressed like that. He's super into Victorian history and Gothic history.
I'm glad, but I have one request.
Ooh, almost, yeah. I like his outfit, though. I mean, as you can see, I like Victorian style. What's that?
Can we keep sending each other letters?
But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window. Snoop. And tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, father. What, the finger guns, really? I was sitting here on the couch this entire time.
Hi, Amanda.
So, are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together?
Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman.
Can he be Mothman, please? I like Mothman. He's my favorite cryptid. I love Mothman. I'd be okay with this.
I didn't see it coming either.
Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. And look, we have a supportive daughter, too. That's sweet.
Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning?
Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. We did it! Date complete! Dog werewolf darkness. I love Dad's snark. Hey, I'll take an A. It's a pass.
Taking part in the goth lifestyle.
I gotta get going, but I hope the rest of your stream goes well. Thank you for stopping in, Ellie. Always good to see my favorite ghost VTuber. Good to see you. I think we're actually close to beating the game, because we got all the hearts. Ooh, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Dusk. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No. You asked too many... It's the feds! You asked too many questions.
Who do you think you are? My daughter?
For literally my entire life, yes.
I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Yeah, I could tell. You're very bad at lying.
Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Father, it would be fill my heart with glee. We make another cake? I'll lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth.
It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but...
Oh, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way!
I figured you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you.
A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19th season. We definitely know the best present to get our daughter.
And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug.
I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something?
Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Hey, we had a party for her graduating. That's sweet. What? It's all the dads.
You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments, as a dad should. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise.
Dad, everyone's here.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? You got a mac and cheese bar as a, like, instead of, like, normal, like, oh, that would be an awesome idea for a party. I want a mac and cheese bar. It sounds amazing.
Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Oh, those are the best. Surprised these are all the men I tried to bone, did bone, or wanted to bone, right? It's like, this isn't awkward. I know we managed to stay friends. It's just, I ended up with this one, but you know, I was looking at each one. Except this one. I don't know about that one. No, I think he's an option, but I'm not sure. I find it, that one was a little weird because he's married. So it's like, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda.
Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. We have a real fluffy Samoyed right now. His name is Harold, loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Miss Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please tell me about the Afghan with 3 legs again. I mean, that is a good story. I'll hear about all the animals. Sure, Quandro, we call him. It's one of those ironic nicknames. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you in to meet all of them. We always could use an extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog,
I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart.
Dad, we're having a moment. You don't need to hear about our plot to steal dogs and adopt them all. Hey, Sailor, your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached at the hip these days.
He's around.
Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my door. What? I want to know these stories. I decided to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down.
I don't know.
We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may.
I don't mind at all. Huh, looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely.
So I guess this is like the wrap-up.
Oh.
She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it.
Cool.
Man, literally can use that excuse then. We'll deal with that later. Duchess and Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess.
Anytime,
might want to rephrase it.
Dusk! Oh no, it's Brian.
We gotta run. He's gonna try to compete with us again.
Brian, you made it.
Huh, I don't pass up on good Mac.
What do you think of the party?
It's not bad.
Just not bad?
Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Don't do it.
Thank you for the lovely compliment.
Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad.
Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels?
This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. I love the dialogue so much.
You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment.
Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro.
Bro.
This is a real rager. Taking our older age into consideration.
I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh?
Sure thing, dude.
Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig.
Hi, little ones.
Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. You just admitted it, though. Oh, boy.
I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Nice.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely.
Yup. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year.
Sure thing, Joseph.
And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime.
Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later.
Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Dusk.
Thanks, Hugo.
You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals.
Me too. That scholarship money will really help.
Amanda just zipped. It's like Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. She didn't walk. She's
Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. The finger guns are back out. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope. And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. There was the other character that we were considering going for as well. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff.
Yup.
Mr. Aloof.
See you later.
Hey, man.
Matt.
Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread ready for her.
Thank you. I know she'll love that.
Hey, Amanda's dad. Oh, it's Lucien. I was turning to spot Lucien walking up to me. Is mac and cheese a type of soup? Oh no, is it one of these? Oh, now I'm gonna really have... But it would depend. Can cheese be broth? If yes, then yes. If no, then no. Is that the solution?
Yes, Lucien.
Thanks for inviting me to your party.
Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah.
My dad's had a rough couple years, and I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and it seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Aww.
Thank you, Lucien. That means a lot to me.
Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. I don't want a tat from you, bro. It was supposed to slump you. I came up with the solution. I was determined.
Thanks for coming by, Lucien.
See you around, Dusk. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops.
What can I say? I was inspired.
So, I also have something for you. Oh?
For me? Why?
You literally went yes but no. I love that. You're welcome. Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry, don't cry. I swear to God, Dusk, if you cry again. No. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Oh. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. Aw.
It's us.
Kinda shocking. All of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave.
Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you.
Knock 'em dirt, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road.
Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. Oh boy, can't wait.
It would be my honor.
Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Damien is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. We have a cherry blossom tree? That's pretty. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Empress are gonna go get... Oh, me and the Emmas, not Empress. Oh, the Emmas? They made up? Alright, you be careful with them, alright? Don't pull that stunt again. There was some drama earlier. Love ya, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. Oh, it's pretty. And it's like, isn't it like Sakura season again too? So it's like great timing for this. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party. Did you know that in the Victorian era they would call benches seedy boys? I love that.
What? Really?
I'm kidding, Dusk. Yeah, don't, but now I want to use that. But what if?
It's good to see you in your civvies again.
Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Dusk, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form, my information technology form. But what you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself regardless of how I choose to act and dress. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place, to make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I am greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him.
Damien, I'm so happy you've realized that you can be a dog-loving goth.
Me too, Dusk. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face and am shocked at how soft it is.
How is your hair so soft?
Oh.
Dog shampoo, what? There's the secret. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian. Damien pulls me in for a kiss. But I think I can make an exception for you. I had it. Oh, it's cute. Hey, we finished it. Ah! We did it. We managed to pull it off. We found our daddy. It's such a good game. I love it. Definitely check it out for yourselves. Again, it is Dream Daddy. It was made, I think, again by the Game Grumps, or they were involved at least. All the voice actors. Yeah, there's Ray. Like you said, Aaron did Joseph. And Dan did Robert. Nice. Oh, and Susie did Val. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely a fun game. I really liked it. Super good. Lots of other routes to check out too. Probably lots of different things. Yeah, let's go ahead. Go back to just chatting. It's gonna be some mind the background noise is gonna follow me over here. There we go. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping in today. Thank you for the raids, Roko and Nevermore. It was good to see you. Or Boko, not Roko. Ah, sorry. My memory is bad. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the follow, Cyber Dragon Wolf 34. It was good to see you all. Ellie, Silent Countess, Rick Crow, Zemi, I know you were there earlier as well. It was good to see you also, and Lisa. Thank you all for stopping in. Next stream will be Wednesday. I will be putting my schedule up later today on Twitter, on the Discord, on Blue Skies. Keep an eye out for those. We're gonna have to pick out another game. We're starting to get, because we just finished one, so it'll be interesting. I was thinking of a new little game that just recently came out that looks super cute, so it should be fun. Let's find someone to raid though. I don't have that. I want to get it eventually though, because it looked great. I saw Ellie playing it too, and it's one of the ones that's on my list of things I need to get. I also eventually, that reminds me, I want to get, once I'm able to, Princess Peach's Showtime, because I have the ability to stream Switch games now, and I have yet to do it, and I want to. And that game looked adorable. I see Zimmy is streaming some post-Valentine's Day therapy. Sounds February therapy session. Let's go say hi to Zemi. Zemi is a super good friend of the channel. I collab with her quite often. Rare I'm able to raid onto her, so I would love to. It's adorable, silly, and made by the Dead by Daylight devs. I have Dead by Daylight. I rarely get to play. Like I had a friend that was into it. Oh, I did a shout out. Oops, I meant to do raid. I am so bad at doing this. I always end up doing the opposite one. There we go. But yeah, I never get to play much. I really want to play it more though. Let's go say hi to Zemi. I'll see you all over on Zemi's channel. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And bye-bye.